Urban bear trap. Almost there. Hey, I'm Jordan Taylor. Thanks for submitting your questions, and I'm gonna do my best to answer them. Here we go. Set the mood. So Monkey McPot asks, Nick T wanted to beat you up. So I've heard, yeah. I've heard he wanted to beat me up. It's like a long story, but when I got in Toy Machine, there was all this beef. He didn't want me on kind of thing. I found out later, and then blah blah blah, years go by, I get on Toy Machine, it all works out. I leave Toy Machine, and then I get a text from Ed out of the blue, and it's like, oh, hey, just a heads up, Nick T, I just saw Nick T, he was pretty drunk, but he said he wanted to fight you. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I haven't thought about or seen this dude in like 5 years. And then the story gets even better because I was like, okay, that's random, thanks for the warning. But then I found out later, a friend of mine, this is like a couple years later, a friend of mine had like commented on his Instagram, Nick T's Instagram, and said like, oh, I just talked to Jordan Taylor and he says you're bald and whack or something like that, which I didn't do. I didn't say that, but like doing the time, like lining up the times, like when Ed had like warned me was like when my friend had made that comment, so it like all lined up, and I'm like, oh shit, that's like why he wanted to beat me up. Like somehow this is like all just came like full circle and it like clicked. But that was, yeah, that's that. Nick T wanted to beat me up. Maybe he still does, I don't know. Wherever you are, Nick T, yeah, like best of luck. Monkey McPop. Brixton would requisition your receipts whenever you guys would buy Dickies instead of wearing the pants. Yeah, that's true. They would like, before they had their pants down, they would just like, they knew all of the team was like skating Dickies pretty much, and they would like, they were super cool about it and just give us, like, we could be like, buy kind of as many Dickies as we want, just give them their receipts and they'd reimburse us. So that was pretty cool. But I no longer skate for Brixton, so it was all right. Still refuse to skate at skate parks. I don't refuse, but I just don't love it anymore. I don't know when it happened, but I just don't really enjoy it as much as I used to. I don't refuse though, like I'll do it, but it has to be like, it's kind of rare that I'll have like a fun session with my friends there. Like it's usually just like, okay, do a couple of tricks, like where are we going next? Cause I don't know what it is, I just don't enjoy it that much anymore. Were you bummed when Krob couldn't remember your name when he was referring to you in Grant's 9 Club episode after he had mentioned skits for like the 10th time? And yeah, dude, what the hell? I was bummed, man. I work hard on those dance moves. Like, come on, give me some credit, dude. Fuck, hell. What's the guy gotta do? No, I don't know. What is he? He's like so, I guess it hurt my ego a little bit. Like, damn, like he has no idea who I am. Like, shit. I'm never getting on the 9 Club. I mean, dude, how old? He's like older, so it's like, dude, I wouldn't know who I was either. If I was his age, you know what I mean? Seed ramen. Who asks, who's your role model? Good question, Seed Ramen. I think anyone who just kind of does what they like to do, like anyone who's following their passion and like just doing what they like to do. Kind of just like, yeah, like finding what you love to do and like running with it and like trying to expand on it and push and do something new. Like that's a role model to me. That could be like anybody who just follows their passion, yeah. Does what they love to do. Favorite flavor of ice cream? Mint chip. What's that? Favorite Disney movie? Fantasia? Little Mermaid? One of those. Fantasia's like spooky though, so that's not like, you gotta watch that like when it's like daylight out. Don't get scared. These names are hard to say. Bhakti?
Yeah.
Bhakti asks, there was a gnarly front board photo that I think was your last Toy Machine ad. What happened to the footage? I think, yeah, it was a... I didn't have that many Toy Machine ads. I'm acting like I can't remember. There was like 5. It was a Tetris Sledge, like kind of hubba thing, and I don't know what happened to the footage, man. That was really hard too. That took me like forever, and it was like a battle. I landed it though, I swear, but I don't know what happened to the footage. It just never like surfaced anywhere. Like it got too old before I made something, and it never found a home. But yeah, it wasn't my last Toy Machine ad though. I had some more after that. What are some of your favorite skaters who influenced you? Van Westel, he like always comes to my head like when I think of just like a sick skater who, yeah, I just always liked his skating. Like he was like really gnarly, but also get like real creative and like just kind of push the rules a little bit. Where does your creative juice, aka gamma, come from? Dude, all around, anywhere really. Like listening to podcasts, just hearing someone else's like what works for them, like their creative like system, like how it works for them, like it doesn't really come from skateboarding anymore, to be honest. Like I don't like watch skating and get like super influenced anymore. It's like other things like music or like just anyone who's creative outside of that. Like I like hearing their like spin on it and what it pushes them. Like, what is your normal routine at the gym, and what do you think of Neen getting so much shine from it? My routine is pretty simple. I just go. I don't like going to the gym. I just go to the gym to like, so I don't get too much right here. I just go so I like feel like it's good to like use your body in other ways besides skating. I think like just keep your body moving different ways. Like keep it guessing a little bit. So it's all for skating for me. Like I just keep it in check a little bit. And Neen, dude, yeah, I don't know. He's fucking ripped, huh? Like that's sick. Do it. Like I mean, what am I gonna say, dude? He's gonna like beat my ass. He's huge. No, but that's sick. Like he loves what he's doing. Like he loves to work out. Like what can you really? That's awesome. He's getting shine for it. Fro Doggy Dog. Who would win in a fight between 3 ninjas and the Surf Ninjas? Dude, the OGs, dude. Come on. The other ones are just busy surfing and shit. Wasted Hippie asks, how long did it take you to film What Trick Was the Biggest Battle for You, if any, in Gordo 2K part? Dude, all of them. Fucking filming is hard. But if I had to say, maybe this hippie jump, like blunt slide I do at a ditch. Only because I'd never done that. Like I don't really know how you practice that one. And it was like 100 degrees out, and we're in Albuquerque, and I knew we couldn't come back, so I just like stuck with it, and just like it took so long, and I actually got sick like 2 days after. Like I had like heat stroke, I'm pretty sure, and I had like a full on like cold. But yeah, that was hard. Favorite Joe Rogan episode? Dude, they're all so good for so many different reasons, but maybe this dude David Goggins, he's like so inspirational. This dude's like gnarly. If you like, but not the newest one, because he's interviewed him twice. The first one was really good. It's just like really inspirational. He's like a fucking mutant. He's so gnarly. Like I feel like I'm just rifling through. Like, next question. All right, Cheetah Sheets. You're asking, why is it taking Toy a decade to produce a video? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't really know what to say, but when I quit, actually, Kevin Barnett, the filmer, was like leaving at the same time, so that could have been why. Like he was like their dude. Like he made the videos for the last 10 years or something. So to lose him was probably just like a big hit. So maybe that's why. Why did Toy not make you the face of the brand after Brainwash? Dude, I've been asking myself the same question. But no, I don't know what that even means. I appreciate that though. Ainami asks, favorite music to listen to? Ooh, that's a tough one. Have you ever heard of this guy named Prince? like Prince. He's pretty good. So I guess maybe Prince. I'd have to say Prince. Check him out. Wine Crab asks, I like that name, Wine Crab. How do you feel about Nick Trapasso? Man, fuck that dude. No, I'm just kidding. But how do I feel about him? I don't know. I don't really feel anything. It's so weird with that one because I never had anything against him, and I thought he never had anything against me, to be honest. Like, he was always cool to my face. I thought we were like friends during that time. So, yeah, I don't know. That's so weird. But I don't really feel anything about him. He's doing his thing.
So you found out about the comment after you quit, or was it you were still? Oh, you said you were still.
Yeah, no. I was trying to get on Toy Machine, so I was trying to get on. I got on Toy Machine, like team meeting, everything, and then they called me like a week later, and they're like, "Yeah, you are not on. Actually, we have to like wait that out. Like some other people are looking good," and I'm like, "What? Okay, like fuck, what the hell?" Just got on Toy Machine, and now I'm not. Okay. And then later on, I found out it's because Nick Trapasso like didn't want me on, and I don't know if it was personal or just he just, you know, didn't want me on because I wasn't like his homie like. But yeah, and then later, I heard he thought I was fat and whack. We'll get to that, I'm sure, in these questions. But I don't. How do I feel about him? I don't. Yeah, he's chill, I guess. I don't like really think about him, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I guess if I see him, it might be like scary. Like, is this dude gonna try and like punch me?
Could be true.
But that's why I'd be going to the gym, bro. Fuck yeah, come at me. Just kidding. Was Austin a diva when he was on Weekend? No. He did his own thing, dude. He was just like, I didn't even see him that often, to be honest. He just would do his own thing, and
He wasn't in the van.
He wasn't in the van that much. But now these days, I'm not in the van that much, so I can't really. Yeah, but he did his own thing. He wasn't a diva. Please show us those sexy dance moves. Dude, that's for the bedroom. Maybe later if you're lucky. Bird Plops asks Jordan. He spelled it wrong. Dude, next question. Just kidding. Jordan Taylor's genuinely my favorite, blah, blah. 2019 has been quite horrible with massive names passing away. I feel unusually shaken by it all. Particularly the loss of Ben Ramers. How is the industry doing? Have you been reminded to look out for your homies? Yeah, man, that shit sucks. I never knew that dude, but when anyone passed away, it's just like awful, you know? Like, fuck, it hurts, like. But I think it brings like everyone closer together, like, and it definitely reminds me like to reach out to people and just be there for one another, because like life's short, and I don't know, all we have is each other, so fuck, like let people know how you feel about them and that you're there for them. Changing gear, where do you get your falafel? I don't really get that. I don't have a falafel spot per se. Him Nice Bike asks, which part full lengths would be in your top 5 favorites? Dude, that's too hard. But Van Westel from Crooked Chronicles, maybe any Jim Greco part. I'm a big Greco fan. I'll give you top 3. What's the third? Oh, it's so hard. Maybe like any dude, Buznitz, Dennis Buznitz probably. I don't really have like specific parts for those dudes except the Van Westel one, but yeah. Chuck Ramon asks, have you ever worked on a stand-up routine? If so, we perform some of it for Slap. No, I have not, actually. So I dodged that question. No, I haven't. I'm just a fan of stand-up. And I'm kind of like a new fan, actually. Like, I've just got into it recently through podcasts and listening to like just random people. And I feel like stand-up comedy, like their process is like closer to skating than you'd think. Like, they work on those like bits for like years, you know, and like perfect them, and like I just think that's cool. But I've never thought about doing it myself, really. Tuna asks, do you actually wear shorts over your pants? No, but I probably should, because that would be sick. I'm gonna work on that for you, actually, Tuna. Still using a chain wallet? No, I think I wore that like once, and I never slammed it. I don't even think I skated in it. I just like, dude, this is sick, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? You can't wear a chain wallet. But you gotta respect the chain at the same time. So when I see someone wear a chain wallet, I'm like, that's sick. And then I wore it, and I'm like, you're an idiot. What's the most whack steez you've been hyped on lately? Maybe like the studded belt. It's like kind of trying to bring it back. But other than that, I mean, I'm pretty steez, so. Same question I asked Tom. What's the weirdest way you've ever found a spot? I don't know, but recently we went to Washington on a skate trip and we skated the college. And then I got back and like within 20 minutes of sitting here getting back, I just put a movie on, like randomly chose it off Netflix. And the first scene is the college campus with the spot that we were just skating in Washington. So like reverse find the spot that was probably the weirdest one. And it was like the other month, like last month. Which skater has the most cake? Yours truly, dude. Come on. Trick question.
Hi, honey. Look what I picked up at checkout. Dress up.
That's amazing.
Favorite installment of the Three Ninja series? Probably the original one, dude. It'd have to be. What is the original one even called? It's just Three Ninjas? Yeah. Yeah, that one's the best, dude. The grandpa and like Snyder. Come on. That one's. I don't think it's beatable. But there are other good ones. But I have to go with the original. If Ed ever asked you to be the subject of a nude photo, how did you or would you pose for it? Never did ask me, but I would pose. I don't think I would do that actually. Wait a second. What's going on here? Yeah, no, I'm not that comfortable with my body to get naked for someone to like document. So if I was, I'd probably just do porn. What's your favorite dinosaur? Probably like a long neck. They seem like peaceful and kind of like giraffe-like. Or maybe, what's that one that like spits venom? It's like, was it a real dinosaur? It's in the Jurassic Park. It's like, and then it spits venom. That would be sick to spit venom. So one of those. A mix of those, dude. A long neck that spits venom. Chris Hansen is back. Is that the Dateline, or is that the date rape guy? Chris Hansen asks, if I bumped into some friends looking at spots in the rain at UBC in Vancouver a few weeks back. Oh shit, I know Chris Hansen. Dude, is that the same dude? No. Chris, I remember you. I think you have the same name as that guy who runs that show. You were really cool, dude. But I think we went back. It was raining that day. Yeah, I think we went back and someone might have skated the wood benches. But I don't know if anyone landed anything. But dude, sick. You were really helpful. Thanks, man. Straight asks, what's the Spanish word for whack? Dude, you would know that. Wackio? What three ninja are you? Don't say tum-tum. Tum-tum. First word that comes to mind when I say Nick T. Don't say acid. Acid. No, I'd probably be Colt. But Colt, when he's like in that room and he like spray paints his mask white and he's all stealth, that Colt. Specific Colt. Like he's like, that's when Colt's the sickest. Adam Abbas asks, congratulations on your upcoming marriage. I have to ask, being newly married myself, how do you dealt with the idea of prenuptial agreements? I don't know. That's not like a thing for us, I guess. We're not like rich enough. I feel like that's like a rich person problem.
You gotta have money.
Yeah, you gotta have like a way more money. And she would probably have me sign it if anything, so we're good there. But that is a weird one. Like I can't even imagine like, I love you, baby, forever and ever.
But first,
This life and the next. But having said that, sign this. That's a weird one. Who's better, you or your brother? My brother, dude. Logan Taylor. Logan! He's really good. Let's say you're driving down the street and you see a skater getting hassled by some wannabe gangbangers. No weapons, but they're surrounding the kid and yelling at him. The kid who's getting hassled sees you and his face lights up, presumably because he recognizes you. Will you pull over to intervene or drive away? Damn, dog, that's a deep question. I'd like to think that I would just get out and just go buck wild on these wannabe gangbangers, especially because I know they're wannabe gangbangers. And there's no weapons, these fools are posers. I'm going to town. I'm whooping that ass. Jacobs asks, Arthur Murray Dance Studio graduate, or does it just come naturally? All natural, baby. No, I did not go to dance school. What you see is all natural. But yeah, dude, it comes out at weddings. That's where you learn your dance move, at weddings. I'm telling you right now.
After a couple drinks.
Yeah, weddings. That's the dance floor. That's the practice grounds. Ciota asks, "What is your favorite graphic?" Oh man, it'd have to be like an older one. I was pretty hyped on the Three Ninjas, honestly. But if we're not going with me, I would have to say maybe like an old Zero graphic. There was a Zero graphic with red writing, and it just had vines coming in on it. It said Zero in red, like pretty big, just green vines. Or like an old Shorty's graphic that was like cereal boxes. It was like Trix the Rabbit and like all these different cereal like rip-offs. I think DGK redid it. Shorty's did that like years ago though, and like I don't know, I grew up on those graphics. It's sick. I never skated them, but you know, I'd see them in the videos. Yeah, exactly. CCS had them lined up, circling that shit. Dream skate spot. Just like a good bank to curb, honestly, with my friends. That's probably it. Just a nice bank to curb. Mex Seferino asks, "Tell us a tempster story." I remember just being on a trip, and I'm pretty sure we got in the van and he just showed up, and I can't remember if he just showed up with this dildo that was like a fisting dildo that was like this big. He just had it, like what? And then we played football with it the whole trip. So I don't know if he got like the day in or he just showed up. It was like in his bag. That's pretty cool and fun and very Ed. Which actor, actress would you be starstruck to meet? Tom Hardy. That guy's a legend, dude. Bronson. If you haven't seen Bronson, you gotta watch it.
Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior's good. Dude, Tom Hardy. I don't think I'd even be able to go up to him, honestly. I always wonder, like you see like some like Tom Hardy, Brad Pitt, or someone like that, and you're like, could you even go up to them? Like I'd be like, hell no.
I'd be there.
Yeah, just watch, like stare at him. What if Brad Pitt actually followed you? You're talking about shorts over pants. We got a real fan over here. Dude, he does. He actually does. No, that would be really cool. One day, right? One day. Favorite Gordo skaters out there. Favorite fat skaters out there. Let's not play games. I don't want to name names, but you know who you are. We out here getting it. My thick brothers. You go to the gym to get jacked or to get yummy? Dude, yummy, of course. Yum, eat me up. Underrated comedian. Like I said, I just kind of started getting into it, but maybe Theo Vaughn, but I don't even think he's underrated anymore. But Theo Vaughn's really fucking funny. That's like the funniest dude right now to me. Do you listen to Joe Rogan's podcast Non-Discriminatory? Yeah, I jump around. Like when I first started listening to Joe Rogan, I would listen to just like very specific ones, like read like who it was and like what caught my eye. But then you kind of do that, and then you just realize that, or I realized that I'm just like down for Joe Rogan, like as well, like not just the interviewer. So like sometimes I just kind of listen to any of his stuff now. Like, yeah, I'll listen to anything. But at first, yeah, I was pretty particular. Upcoming movie you look forward to seeing? Probably Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. New Quentin Tarantino movie.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Leo's like an all-star cast. That's gonna be insane. I heard it got like a standing ovation already when they premiered it. Sus asks, where do you draw? This is gonna be a sus question, huh? Sus. Where do you draw inspiration from? Get ideas for your skits from? Dude, kind of all over the place, really. Kind of like, dude, just go into like a party city and just look at everything and be like, dude, that wig is cool. What can we do with that wig? Or like, you know, just seeing props and like, that really helps. Watching shows, just everyday life. There's so many characters in the real world. You could like, it's crazy. Do you come with ideas for the skits in the weekend videos? And if so, which ones? No, it's mostly Grant. Grant kind of like has like, Grant comes up with most of them, and then he just kind of tells us what he wants to do in them, and then he kind of lets us do whatever we want with that like character or whatever. So Grant's mostly like he's running the show. He's just like writing down like whatever he writes down. The Goodfellas one, he's like, okay, I want to do this scene in Goodfellas, and then he kind of just like lets you do like whatever you kind of want to do with that character. So it's like those things are really fun to make. Grant's pretty good at them. I'll give him that. No cake though. I like your unique approach to skating spots. When did you start skating at spots that way, and what was the reasoning behind it? I don't know. It kind of just gradually happened. Like, I guess like you just are, you evolve as like a person and a skater or whatever, and you just want to do something new that you haven't done. So you're either going to be at the skate park learning kip up back tail big spins to get new tricks, or you're going to be like out looking for a new kind of spot to skate. Yeah. So kind of just trying to do something that hasn't been done really is what drives that. Like just trying to bring something fresh to the table. I don't know. Sounds corny, but yeah. How do you feel about people saying you look identical to Leonardo DiCaprio? I love that. Give me that. I need more of that. I get told I look like all sorts of people, and Leo's the best one, so take that to the bank. Have there been any ideas to recreate any of his scenes for a weekend skit? No, but that would be cool. Tell Grant, man. Tell him. If you could steal a single trick from anyone on a weekend team, what would it be? Maybe Alex Schmidt's 360 flips, because he's got them good, and I just never could land them that well. Or maybe anything Trevor Thompson does, because he's a tech god, and I'll just take any of those techie little manuals you do, you little fuck. Oh, if you never got into skateboarding, what do you think you'd be doing now? Probably something with acting. I'd probably try to like do something fun and like creative with acting. But I mean, that shit's hard too, so I don't know. I just picture myself making skits and doing like, I'd probably trying to go more casting calls, like just doing the whole acting thing. I imagine. Easier said than done. Getting hot in here, dude. Fucking sweating, dude. Jesus. If you could have brunch with any WWF wrestler, who would you choose, and what would you have? Dude, what was that wrestler I just learned about him? Rashiki? Dude, the big dude, and people would just eat his ass. And I would have a nice big old piece of cake with him. Would you rather take a gut check from Tyson in his prime, or get choke slammed into a pile of thumbtacks? Probably take the check from Tyson, because then I can tell the story if I survive that gut check. Yeah, Tyson it is. Snowman 600 asks, how many stripes do you own? Striped shirts do you own? Probably at least half my wardrobe. Like, dude, 7 shirts. Stripes are the best. Oh yeah, I'm trying to start a striped shirt company, so we will see. I'm gonna start with 1 shirt. Hopefully, if I make it. I don't know. Mr. Kamikaze asks, what is your favorite Newbalance model? The 255. Superb. Technology. Skates wonderfully. No, really, it's just like a basic, kind of more basic skate shoe, but it's just like exactly what I like to skate. 255. It's a Volk. How hard is it to leave Toy Machine? Dude, leaving Toy Machine was pretty hard. Yeah, I thought about it for like months. And yeah, I mean, dude, Toy Machine was like my dream company to get on. And I did it, and I got on, and like, it was weird to just feel like I didn't fit in after a while. It was weird to like lose that like love for it. And it was really weird, like, it was really hard. But then like once I did it, it was really like, it felt very right as well. Like weekend, I had this kind of like, I knew what I was doing, so it was hard to make that call, and it was, but once I did it, it felt like much better. Ever consider wearing slimmer clothing, or are you set on a loose baggy look? Dude, gangster, we gotta keep it gangster. Yeah, this is for function, this is not fashion, this is what fits me. I wish I could get into some slimmer stuff. Victor Doom asks, since you like to show your acting chops, who is your favorite actor, actress? Tom Hardy, probably. And actress? Maybe Meryl Streep. She's a legend.
Sure.
OG. I really like Michelle Pfeiffer as well. When looking for spots, what are the key factors in one making you want to skate it? I don't know, actually. It's kind of just clicks. You see something, you're like, whoa, I could do something here. And you have to like almost stare at it for like 10 minutes and just think of something like decipher it. It's like a math problem. Like, what is here? What am I not seeing? Like, something that's just interesting that you like. It's not like spelt out for you. It's like, not here's the 10 rail, and that's what you do. You skate the 10 rail. It's like I like when there's something else and you have to like try and figure it out. Like, get your mind going. So something that just looks interesting, I guess. Page 2. Here we go. Suit Up asks, no real question here. Just wanted to say your part in Brainwash was fucking epic. Yeah, dude. Thank you. That means a lot. No, really. Like, it feels good to hear that. Dude, I'm working on a new one though, dude. Come on, give me some time, dude. It's coming. New one's coming. Feed Me Some More asks, what feels better, new socks or new board? New socks, dude, because that is just a life thing. You don't even have to skate to know that. I mean, or dude, taking your socks off at night is probably even better.
That's like Monday.
Yeah. Would you rather fight all 3 ninjas at once or the Karate Kid? Dude, the 3 ninjas are my brothers, dude. I'm fighting with them. Never against. Come on. We're fucking up the Karate Kid, dude. Come at us. What's up with the nickname Gordo? Dude, honestly, I don't think it started because I was like thicker, I swear. I know it sounds like a lie. But my friend Russell, he called me Gordon. Gordon. And then one day we were hanging out and he's just like, Gordon, Gordo. And I was like, what? No, not Gordo. And he's like, Gordo. And then I think I became the nickname. I was like a,
I gotta get that now.
yeah, dude, I was like, I gotta get thick now, dude. I'm like a method actor now. I gotta give the people what they want. Favorite current skateboarder that isn't Tom K? What makes you think Tom K is my favorite skater? No, he's sick. Like current? Like, could it be like Greco? I think Jim Greco right now.
That current Greco.
Yeah, current Greco is like, I love what he does. Legend. And like those new videos he puts out, I'm in love with them. They're sick. Hope he keeps doing them. Best dude ever wants to know, what 3 ninjas girl did you want to be your girlfriend and give your first kiss to the most? Emily? Dude, Emily, it's like, for sure. But I'm also looking down and Miho? Yeah, dude, the Japan one was sick. And she was a badass. Remember, she's like beating his ass? Yeah. She beats Cole and then she like takes her thing off and she's like, woman, you're like, that's pretty sexy, dude. So I'm looking at her now, she looks like she's 12, so I probably can't say that, but you know what I mean.
As a kid.
As a 12-year-old. But Emily, dude, Rocky loves Emily. My name is not Jeff. Okay, Jeff. Favorite coffee shop? Dude, I'm decaf, dude. I just make a shitty pot of decaf and get on with the day. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not big on coffee anymore when I switched to decaf. What is it like having Grant as a boss? Grant rules, dude. Grant is the man. He does a lot for everyone, and I feel like he could seriously make anyone look cool in a video. Like, he could take your least favorite skater and make them cool. Like, the way he edits and, like, he's always, like, looking for spots for somebody. He knows how you skate, and, like, Grant's pretty, like, he has no cake, absolutely none. Like, his cake is just, nothing is there. But he's really good at doing his thing. And as a boss, I love him. Who is easier to deal with, Grant or Ed? Ed was kind of out of the picture, honestly. Like, I didn't talk to him, like, one-on-one. Yeah, it was more like Mike Sinclair or, like, Kevin Barnett, the filmer at the time. Like, I would talk to them. So Ed was kind of, like, a little more removed. Grant's like, dude, he's in the streets, he's in the office, he's always doing something. If you could bring anyone on a weekend, actor or skateboarder, who would you bring on? Leo DeCaps, dude. He's on the team, dude. Face of the company. But skateboarder on the weekend? I don't know. I don't follow skating. What do you turn to inspiration? Kind of just letting everything go and like reevaluating everything. Like, you think you know all these things and you think you have your way of life and your rules. Like, sometimes it just feels good to like strip it all away and like look at something with fresh eyes and like. So I don't know if that's turning to anything for inspiration, but kind of just like resetting. Like, it's inspiring because you can like, I don't know, like in skateboarding at least, there's like, oh yeah, skateboarding's so cool because there's no rules, but like, dude, there's so many of these rules, like unwritten rules.
Unspoken.
Yeah, so it's like, it's cool to just like strip those all away and like think of something you want to do with skating or something, like anything but skateboarding, and like forget all the rules and just do it with like clear eyes and like a clear mind and open mind. Something must break now. Asks, fucking decaf coffee? What is even the point today? Good question, dude. But I used to be able to drink coffee like all day, all night, but something happened as I got older, and now I seriously just get anxiety from caffeine, and I can't even hang, and I'll like run away from wherever I'm at and like hide in a corner. So I can't handle it anymore. So I just do decaf because I do like the ritual and I like the taste still. So fuck off. But it is embarrassing. Why? It's like embarrassing drinking decaf. Like when you go to a coffee shop, like whatever, and you're like, yeah, let me get a decaf. And they're like, what? Decaf? And you're like, dude, keep it down, dude. Decaf. And they're calling your name. Jordan, decaf? Decaf Americano? They call it out decaf. You're like, okay, fuck. They won't look at me. But then if they don't, you're like, hey, is this decaf? Like, you gotta make sure. Is it what? Decaf? Yeah, it's a decaf. In your Gordo 2K part, did you skate the most roofs since Devin Appello? I don't know. I would say Jaws skates way more than either of us. Dude, I kind of, if you notice, I don't really skate roofs like them, though. I, like, take the easy way out.
You usually like ride.
Yeah, like, I just, like...
Or like ride.
Like, I'll, like, be on a roof, but I'm not going off the roof. Like, I'm, like, getting off it usually in an easier way. Like, get the roof, then you park a car, then you park a table. So you're like, tink, tink, tink. Like, I cheat the roofs. Nintendo asks, can you share with us your favorite Grant story? Oh, there's a funny one. My first trip when I got on to Florida, we kind of like went out one night and we kind of like got a little crazy, got a little loose, and then we had a slow start the next morning. And he tried to like be like big boss man and like give us a speech in the van. Like, so we're all in the van in the morning, kind of like hungover, like, oh no, slow day. And he tried to give us like this speech, like he was kind of fucking with us, and then he's like, to end it all, he's like, and that's why you guys need to be here on time. And he went to slam the van door, but it slammed like the wrong door first. You know those van doors are? Like if you don't shut this one first, it won't close. So it just went boom, boom, and bounced off, and the window shattered. And he just like looked at us, and we're all just like, and I think he just kept playing it off like, yeah, see, that's what happens. Like he still didn't drop the act. So that was pretty fucking funny, dude. Seeing his face, his cakeless face. That was funny. And then we just had a bag in the window like the rest of like half the trip after that. Just like, so that's on you, Grant. Dude, there's some other funny Grant ones too. They like tried to steal Little Mayo the same trip. You know Little Mayo, the alien doll? There's like this alien doll. This is the first I heard of it on this trip. You never heard of it? Dude, it blew my mind when I realized there's this alien doll called Little Mayo that has like its own security, and they make it do shit on Instagram. And somehow Rip and Dip was doing a party at this hotel. That's Lil Mayo. Rip and Dip was doing the party, and Grant has this Rip and Dip beef or whatever. That was before my time, they hired Little Mayo to be at the party. So we went to this hotel, and these dudes were trying to get into the hotel and steal Little Mayo and like get him, and like they were gonna like, post photos with a gun to his head, like
hold him for ransom.
Yeah, hold him for ransom, dude. That would have been cool. That was funny to watch them try to steal him.
It didn't work out.
It did. They got close. They got like into a room, and like, dude, they're like the doll has like handlers. Like it's never alone. Like it has like security. It fucking blew my mind, dude, when I first learned about Little Mayo. Grant's comedy, dude. There's a lot of Grant stories. How many boards did this one claim before it worked? Dude, I don't think I broke any boards on that, actually, somehow. No.
You lost weight though.
I lost weight. I was like skating a lot, like, you know, I was going to the gym, I was eating right. As I am doing the same today, so. No, I didn't break any boards on that. I don't know. It took a while. That was really hard, but no boards were broken. Cuban Lynx asks, is Tom K really a tool? Dude, you're the winner, dude. Chicken dinner. No, dude, Tom K is not a tool. He has a lot of tools in his bag. But no, Tom is not a tool. I love Tom. I would die for Tom. I would die for Tom. Did Nora or her fans give you shit for sporting lilac pants? No. I mean, I got a little thing. I didn't even, dude, I like I said, I don't follow skating that closely. Like, I just do my thing, but I didn't even realize Nora wore those colored pants. Yeah, the purple ones. Like, I didn't realize, and then I was like, I just was like sick of wearing, like, the Dickies only have so many colors, so I was like, I'm just gonna get white ones and like go. I went to Rite Aid and got Rit dye, and I was like, what can I dye these? And I dyed them. And then if people were like, oh, you're like Nora, this and that, I was like, wait, what? And I didn't even realize. And then I was like, oh shit, she wears the exact same pant. And then I actually started DMing with her somehow, and we exchanged like how we made the pants, and it was the exact same way. She's like, oh, I get my Dickies too, or something. Like, I dye them with Rit dye. Like, it was like the exact same shade of pant. I was like, all right, well, I need to maybe make some yellow ones or something. Point and Click asks, favorite country traveled? Ooh, maybe Spain, just because it's so cool for skating, or maybe England, because England just has a cool vibe. Like, I really like the vibe there. So kind of England for skating too, but you need a lot more time in England because it's like hard to figure out and like rough, and it rains a lot. So for skating, probably Spain. Best toy teammate? Nick Trapasso, dude. He's the homie. Double Steve Burger asks, favorite clip photo of yours? Oh, damn. I don't know. I hate everything I do, so. Yeah, I don't know. Would you rather poop out a softball or pee out a marble? I guess I'd go with the softball. That's gonna rip your anus, though. It's gonna leave a mark. But a marble out the urethra? No. Hopefully I never have to choose those for real. Oh, can I draw you something? Oh, dude, I would love you to draw me something. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Yeah. I would love if you drew me something. Double Steve Burger. Trout Pal asks, was the slappy after your ender in your pro part improvised or planned? I'm never telling, dude. You'll never know. It's so funny. That's like a thing that other people have asked me that, and I'm just like, I'm just not saying no. Oh, Diggy Dawn asks, do you have to work in the weekend warehouse? Dude, every time I go get boards, they put me to work, yeah. Fucking, yeah, it sucks. No, I don't have to work there. But I wouldn't mind working there. It's a good environment. Weekend's rad. Does it take longer to film tricks or skits? Tricks. Maybe the same, actually. Because you gotta like go back. You gotta like reshoot for skits, and like, yeah, tricks, you gotta go back a second time, like more than I'd like to admit.
Get hurt.
Yeah, get hurt. Like, I guess tricks are harder because it's more like, got more invested in the tricks, you know? Skits are fun and playful. What would you rather? Only being able to skate shirtless or being allowed to skate in only shorts? Damn, dog. Just go butt naked, dude. Fuck them both. Get out there. No, probably shorts. Shirtless, dude. You don't want to see these fucking yabos. Rar1922 asks, do you want Irving on the Celtics or traded? Get him out, dude. He doesn't want to be there. We all know it. I'm curious to hear from Boston fans. Yeah, get him out. What big name free agents do you want on the Celtics? Let's get AD, dude. He's leaving New Orleans. Let's get AD. Go Celtics. Come on. Fergus asked, did you choose the Fine Young Cannibal song in your weekend part? I kind of did. I think my brother actually recommended that song, honestly. And then I can't remember if Grant, like, if we like were circling around the same genre and landed on the same song. But I know my brother recommended that song, so I didn't really come up with it. It was either Grant or my brother. And I was hyped on it, though. What's it like filming in HD for a weekend now? Dude, I love it. I need to film more with them because I'm just working on this Newbalance thing, and I've just been concentrating on that. But I've filmed a bit with them, and the HD is like sick. Like, I like how it looks a lot. Like, I don't miss the VX really. Like, it looks just, HD's rad. And I've been filming on this red camera for the Newbalance video, and that's like really hard. Or it's like, it's just like harder. Like, it's harder to make everything look. It's very wide, so it's like hard to make everything look how you imagine it in your head. So going back to the HD is like, oh, you can zoom and you can like film it all tight, and it's a different beast. But yeah, I like it. I like filming with it. New video in the works. For me, just the Newbalance one. It's gonna be me, Tom K, Davis Dorison, maybe a team montage. Yeah, so it's like the same, similar as Tricolor. Yeah, I don't know what the name is. We're still working on like the details, but it's supposed to come out in December. That's the goal. And Weekend's working on a video, I think around the same time, coming out in December. So I'm gonna have like some tricks in that, but it's not my main focus right now. So I'm gonna try and get the next Weekend one once this Newbalance one's done. Straight to it. Don't stop. Shit don't stop. Street suit, missing the cutoff. I'm a good guy. I'm gonna answer these. People are like, dude, stop talking. Turn this shit off. Street Soup tell us about an encounter you've had with a dangerous animal. One time I was actually walking, and I was just walking on this trail like in LA somewhere, and as I'm stepping, I see a baby rattlesnake like right where I'm gonna step, and I just like had to just jump over it like mid-step. It wasn't like shaking its tail or anything, so that was pretty scary. And I heard the baby ones, like, they have more venom. They don't know how to control how much they let out. So like if they bite you, just like all their venom, like it's more deadly. So that was sketch, dude. If you have swass while filming, do you change your pants? Nah, dude, let that shit ride. Itchy, whatever. Just throw some baby powder down there. Keep it going. Ain't got time for that. You gotta land these tricks. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ledge trick you wish you could do. Dude, like every ledge trick. I can't do any ledge tricks. Like anything. I really do wish I could keel back tail. Seems like a classic one. I just never learned. Maybe Nick Trapasso could teach me. Have you ever been purposely spit on by someone? What did you do? If not, what would you do? I don't think I've ever been spit on, luckily, because I would fucking lay the smack down on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Get all my boys and we lay the smack down on that motherfucker. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate the questions, and hopefully I answered them up to par. And keep doing your thing, guys. Keep doing it.
All right.
There's a fucking my Andy Howe. Just got on Instagram, yeah. These are original Dogtown stickers. Postcard from Solomon the guy. Yeah, this was like Rick's graphic. It was that figure. So we can just Peter B.C. Huff and Gio Estevez. Here's a photo. This has been used a million times over this moment. Jason Adams, Phil Shaw, Mad Dog, and some fucking ox. Ed made a dildo. We had these pellet guns. We were just shooting it. There you go. Barra. Al Tariq. It's in New York. Alyasha and Q-Tip. Kevin Ansel. Fucking Reynolds when he was going through his Rick Ocasek phase. Alan Peterson. It's Alan too. He's like one of my favorite skaters. One of my favorite people to shoot flows with. Funnest dude to skate with. Just rips. Alan and Scott Johnson. Mark Appleyard. This is the warehouse in Oakland that everyone skated. There was like tons of footage in like World Blind 101 videos. Like everybody skated there. Shamil and Harris. Me and Dave. Juxtaposed. Argentina on a Stussy trip. This is Japan. Lance, Jesse Fritch, Ave, me Keenan, some kid that would torture him in South Africa. Keenan, South Africa.
Oh, that's the
Colin Kennedy, yeah, Barra, Keenan Huff. I think there's another one, yeah. I think this has to be South Africa too. That's when we were all together. Animals. Different South Africa trip. Me and Vallely and Templeton. This is at a game reserve that said you had to go to the gate and they closed it. They said you can drive through, but you cannot get out of your car. There's signs saying if you get out of your car, you are part of the food chain. Of course, we got a fucking flat tire, and we didn't. We drove around this thing for like 7 hours, didn't see one other human there, so we're all alone. Fucking Ed's tripping. He's just like, oh my god, look, it's a fucking lion. It's like, oh, it's the, and I'm like, oh, this is great. It was Tom Finney the first. No, the first what? Who the fuck is Dylan Reader? What's that? Oh, that's right. Another thread that was just via list of names. Hooray. Nodis. Nodis is the first of what? Oh, see, I'll go down this rabbit hole.